Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 23rd going to the 29th of August. We are going to go straight into it for you guys. So this is going to be an interesting week for the fire signs, and the reason why I say this is because in the child messages for this week there is a very heavy emphasis on being around a community. Most definitely, we actually in your pre-shuffle as well had two cards which said community on it. So this is a really good time to get involved in networking, to go out, meet up with friends, see people you haven't seen in a long time, or meet new people. It's a really good time to be sociable if you are able to. I very well understand the situation that the world is in at the moment, but I know that a lot of us are able to go out now. So this is a really good time if you're able to, or even online. There is a lot of opportunity online for you guys here, Aries, by communicating and networking again, as I said. So this looks good. On that aspect, you might meet very good people who are able to help you with any projects that you have. They bring a speciality. They bring speciality here. They bring something that you might need. So this is looking really, really good for you guys. And it does feel like a soul tribe coming in for you. There is someone or some people that spirit is sending your way to help you with things that you felt a little bit stuck in, which is nice. Which is really, really good. I feel like this is a very happy time for being, again, around people. Another thing that came up for the fire signs was this is a really good time to be open to anything. And I feel like there's a lot. It feels like we're currently in a stream, is how spirit's showing. And with a stream, instead of trying to hold on to each rock as you go down to slow yourself down, it's almost as though it's saying just go with it. Just be open to what you are going to come across. And yes, it's unknown. Yes, it could be a little bit scary. There might be some fears involved with this here, Aries, but it's saying just go with it. Be open to things that happen and trust in your ability to adapt to these situations, and to it's asking for you to be open, because I do feel like this week there's a lot of unexpected events, very spontaneous events coming in, maybe even unexpected news coming in that's gonna have to make you act fast and to do something very quickly. But again, by being open, it will work out very, very well. Just don't doubt yourself. Anything else that I'm seeing for you guys? Okay, yeah, there was a situation. Now, for some of you, I don't know what this is. I'll let you guys resonate with it however you wish. We are having to leave it behind, or we have left this behind, because there's a back and forth energy with something, whether you were trying to make a decision on something, weighing up whether you should leave something or not. It had you currently balancing something here, going between two things. I don't know how to describe it, but there is an unstable energy around whatever this was. The Five of Swords came to mind here, which is about kind of leaving something behind. A breakup, most likely. It could be anything of the sorts. You separating from something that just isn't working out for you anymore because it is unstable, because you don't know where you stand with it, because it's wishy-washy, right? It's unsettling, it's unstable, and we're looking for stability now. The great thing about this is, as much as it might be a disappointment at the time, sorry, my hair is bugging me. As much as it might be a disappointment at the time here, Aries, and it feels like a bit of a bummer here is what I want to say, and there's the words that spirits bring into mind. It's a bit of a bummer. It might bring you down a little bit, might knock your energy off a little bit, because you might have really wanted this, or you might have really pursued this to begin with. It's saying that by leaving this behind, you seem to open up to new opportunities, new chapters, and this is what brings you in something really amazing. And it was like wish fulfillment. You are now in a position of receiving, so anything that you've been wanting, I don't think you realize that this thing that needed to be removed was blocking a blessing somehow, and just wasn't in alignment to you, and therefore the removal of it is now allowing you to be aligned with the things that you've been wanting and been trying to bring into your vortex here. So it feels amazing. You are going to feel on top of the world by the end of the week, which feels really nice. Now, if this is a breakup, I am getting that this could be, this ended in a very cold and detached way. It was King of Swords energy that was coming through, so very cold, very detached, and maybe even silent treatment I'm getting here. Like someone's maybe ghosted you. It just feels like they've just gone really cold, and it's very out of character. This person seemed to have really gone into like masculine mode, regardless of gender here, of where it's just, they're going to sort out their stuff. Aries, like they're sorting their life, they're very business logical orientated, not a lot of emotion involved here, and that could be disheartening because I don't think this person's normally like that or wasn't like that around you. So within this week it might catch you off guard. I just feel as though this is, again, could be the thing that we had to leave behind that is inevitably going to be a good thing anyways. As we keep venturing forward, you'll find out. Yeah, or one thing also Spirit was saying here is don't be afraid to go it alone, especially with what you bring to the table. So there we go. Let's go into your reading. I have a few oracle cards that I actually want to bring out for you guys before. Yeah, let's see. All right, for Aries, please, for the week, Spirit, what can you tell me? A delight. Oh, we have quite a few here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have interesting, because adventures came out here in reverse. We have standstill and taking risks. So it's interesting that these come out together because they're very contrasting, and what this means to me is that we might be at a standstill because we're wondering whether we should take a risk or not, whether it's travel, whether it is because it's a flight, you know, the bird's flying here, whether this is Aries, anything to do with a business venture, career venture. There's a standstill here which is blocking you taking a risk. Now when we're in a standstill, it's really, I love this card because being at a standstill isn't always a bad thing. Of course, when we're wanting to take risks, it can seem, again, a bit of a bummer. However, this little bird here, by staying still, the fish is more likely to swim towards it, right? Not knowing it's a bird there. And that's when we're able to actually grab the opportunities, is what I'm seeing here. So you might not realize that I feel like there's two chapters before, it feels like there's two things that are coming your way. One is you gaining an opportunity. The second one is then taking a risk. And again, it could even be you might be getting a job and then having to fly over. Do you see what I mean? There's two things that come along with this kind of situation here. So don't be afraid when a standstill comes in. It's just putting you in a prime position to connect with yourself, to connect with spirit, to understand the situation, and for the situation to work out better than if you was constantly on the move, okay? Because if this bird is thrashing around, the fish is not going to come near it because it's like there's definitely a predator here. So by understanding that sometimes being at a standstill is not always a bad thing is really going to help you out. Now, you had the light coming through. So this being the first card that came out from this deck does generally mean this is probably one of the strongest. So the overall theme for the week for you, Aries, is that you are going to feel very happy. You're going to be in an emotion of delight. You're going to feel very, very good about how the week is working out for you, and you might even, again, I feel like there's a surprise coming through. I'm getting the initial J, T. I'm also seeing a letter coming in for you guys that will be of importance, that will bear some good news, okay? And adventures in reverse. Interesting. This feels like it's just a delay. An adventure is delayed, which could be that standstill again, but I do think you will come back to this. So that could be travel for you guys coming your way. Let's see, so from some other oracle cards for you. First card to Unfinished Symphony. So yeah, we're lacking closure with something here, Aries. Or again, this is definitely a sign to finish what you started. To finish what you started, yes. We have building blocks and TikTok. Interesting. I feel like, yes, as much as we're being told to finish what we started here, that could be what the standstill position is for you guys. Things just don't feel like they're improving, or, sorry, let's move the camera again. They might not seem as if it's moving in a direction that you want it to, or in a time frame that you're wanting it to, because the TikTok card says you cannot control time. It's one thing that we are not in control of, or one of the many things we're not in control of, should I say. But by letting go and releasing our control over certain things, specifically time, specifically when we want things to happen, it will happen in divine timing, and we need to learn to trust that it will happen when it needs to. And most of the time it will happen in a time frame that you give it, but maybe even just last minute something is going to come through, and you're being called to trust. Do not frantically thrash around. Try to find peace and try to trust the situation, because I do see that we are making improvements. We are escalating. We're going up. We are evolving. We're going to new levels here, guys. So this looks really nice. But just remember that we need to let go of the need to control, so we are able to free ourselves and free all the things that are going on around us, so that they can naturally work out the way that they need to. So it does look good. Again, I do see an ending coming through here that might be very chaotic. just because there's a lot going on, or because there's a lot of uncertainty involved here. Whenever this card, I can hear it whenever it comes out, because it just feels like, you know, when something just bashes on the piano, it just feels very, it just doesn't harmonize. It's not a nice noise. So we might hear things we don't want to hear around this week as well, in terms of an ending of something, or again, it might take a while for something to fully complete the way that we want it to. If we are in music, guys, again, this is really about going over and touching things up again, and seeing what works and making sure everything blends well. For those outside of music, I guess the message is the same here, making sure that things blend, making sure that we're tying up loose ends, okay? And again, finishing what we started so that we can move into the new chapter we saw in your channeled messages, and then that can manage smoothly, and then you get everything that you want, which was what was coming out for you guys. So let's see specifically for you, Aries, what's going on with your tarot. I like what we're working towards, though, by the way. There is a lot of completions going on for you, Aries, which is nice. So I do like it, and I think you have a lot to be proud of, because you've worked for what it is that you've attained. Okay, anyways, let's see what's going on for Aries, please, for the week. Spirit, what can you tell me? First card out, 8 of Swords. So we've had this a few times here, guys, with the 8 of Swords, of feeling a little bit stuck in a situation, and this could very well link to this, not knowing how things are going to turn out, not knowing how things are going to end, things being a little bit chaotic. It can make us feel like we are stuck, but a lot of the time it's because we're stuck in our head. We're trying to find solutions up here, rather than allowing the situation to unfold naturally. And in order to come away from this, it really sounds obvious, I know, and I know it's easier said than done, but it really is just about coming outside our head and not thinking about it as much anymore. Just trusting that the answer will come to you when it needs to, and you'll know clearly how to deal with the situation, and how to tie up those loose ends, or how to finish something that you have started here. You also have the Fool being under on the bottom of the deck here as this card is coming up. So 8 of Swords being in analysis paralysis, you're being asked to take the leap of faith. I think you are in a very good position, again, with the taking the risks, where we are able to take risks here, take that leap of faith, so that we can start this new beginning, go into this new world, dream the world into your reality here. It's just about coming outside the mind. But let's clarify what this is. Anything else coming up for Aries for the week? The Emperor. Aries, this is you. If anyone has the ability to take control of their life and of situations, it is you. Not in an unhealthy manner, as in controlling everything that you can't control, but in a sense of knowing that you have the abilities to adapt to situations. The Emperor has it all. He has determination, he has discipline, and this is what you guys are resembling here. Do not forget your true power and your abilities to come outside of your head and to deal with the situations head on. And this could even be if there's like confrontation or business and meetings and stuff where you're having to stand up for yourself or delegate and make decisions. You're fully able to do this. The only reason why you think that you're not is because you think that you can't. You know what I mean? You can. You're fully capable. This is your card. It's the Aries card. So you are a leader. You are able to call the shot here. You are able to take back control of your life. You just need to really remind yourself of who you are and what you have done so far, because you've done this already, is what I want to say here. This might seem slightly different, but it's not. Anyways, let's see what's going on for you. For Aries, please. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is interesting. I want to say I feel like someone's holding back, but in terms of you here, Aries, I do feel as though money could definitely be increasing for you. Let me clarify this. The King of Cups. Okay, this could be a relationship coming through. Now, we're balancing and learning how to balance our finances, which I think is very nice. The Queen of Pentacles is always a motherly card when it comes up in the readings that I do. So this could be a really good time of where we are in that feminine energy, also in the masculine energy here, because we have a king and a queen, where we are learning how to balance our emotions, and we're also learning how to nourish our projects and our plans and our finances so that they can grow in the time. And she's very kind and gentle, the Queen of Pentacles, so giving those so things that need grounding this week, giving them time, energy, like a mother would, you know, with a child. allowing it to grow by itself, allowing it to find its own way. I think as long as you have a stable structure and certain rules, again with that Emperor here, I think it will flourish the way that it needs to. 444, as I said that, so yes, definitely stability coming in there. Then you have the King of Cups. Now, this could definitely be a relationship, a potential relationship coming in for you guys, which I actually kind of like. As much as they are very different, as much as you are very different, you make a very good match. Why? Because you complement each other. With the Queen of Pentacles, when I see an earth energy paired romantically with a water, it's almost as though you two can make something amazing out of this. So this is a really good relationship to be in if you wish. Could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it is a general reading, so it could be anybody for that matter. Alright, this is so interesting because right in the middle here, Aries, isn't that what is in the Emperor here? So I think that is you. You know your worth as well, and that is increasing too here, guys. And this could be bringing in romance. Could definitely be bringing in romance. Okay, anything else for Aries for the week? The Wheel. Okay, this is the Well, actually. So what is the Well? I think the Well... What is the Well? I think this is the Wheel of... No, what is this? I don't even have the... I do have the books here. Let me just quickly look up what this one is. And this could potentially be the wild card, really. But let me just clarify. I have not seen this one before. What do we have here? Alright, is the world. Here we go. So, the well is the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things are birthed from this creatix, and knowledge flows freely to those who seek it. Nurturing opportunity, nature, creativity, which is amazing. So again, new beginnings coming in for you guys. I apologize. I haven't used these cards before, so I'm allowed to make mistakes. But this is interesting how it's come up here, because it almost looks as though you're being able to move the fog. She's very spiritual. You guys could definitely do, you know, or have crystals or pendulums. This reminds me of the wheel, though, I have to say. So it kind of, because I'm imagining you looking into a well, not knowing what's at the bottom, but kind of bringing something up. So again, I do think you're gaining something unexpected out of curiosity, and it could be something really incredible and amazing. And well, the definition of this card is incredible and amazing. So I feel like something unexpected is coming in for you, but it is going to land you something. And let's clarify this. I do think it's going to be good. High Priestess. Definitely any kind of spiritual work that you guys are doing, it does feel really amazing, by the way. Cleansing, could be Reiki, could be you being healers or going to healing works. This could also be you actually tapping into your inner... Yeah, okay, I'm hearing something here. It feels as though spirit is luring you somewhere. It's luring you towards something unexpected, but it's very obviously when spirit is taking you somewhere, it's going to be something very good. So I feel as though you're being lured to something that you don't know, but you have an impulse to go somewhere, to do something, or to go down a certain pathway. There's a reason behind it, because your intuition knows what's there. It's unexpected for you now, but it is going to be a very, very big and amazing surprise for you. Could be that relationship, because there's the Six of Cups here. Could be a connection here with somebody, but it could also be, again, an increase in finances. Definitely is a lesson here, but it's something that is going to help you, again, create. So new beginnings here for you guys, which I love. So I love you guys, Aries. That is your reading for the week. I will see you guys next time. I also am doing some what you need to hear videos on Instagram, so my links will be down below. That is my only Instagram, by the way, so if anyone else tries to add you, which I've had in the past, it's not me. I'm not doing readings at this time. These YouTube readings and the Instagram readings that I'm doing are the only ones that I do. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time.